BDP Cricket Supplies. For all your cricket gears, call 954-553-3745 or 772-634-7194. Don't forget to call 954-553-3745 or 772-634-7194. BDP Cricket Gears have a massive amount of supplies. It's here, not just a truckload, but a trailer load. 772-634-7194 or 954-553-3745. BDP Cricket Supplies. With the score on 177 for 9 Eagles up against St. Lucie. Testing, testing, 1, 2. I must say a pleasant good afternoon. It's just about have to be a very, very windy day. We're here in Port Lucie, South FLA, USFA. BDP Cricket Supplies. For all your cricket gears, call 954-553-3745 or 772-634-7194. Don't forget to call 954-553-3745 or 772-634-7194. BDP Cricket Gears have a massive amount of supplies. It's here, not just a truckload, but a trailer load. 772-634-7194 or 954-553-3745. BDP Cricket Supplies. While the score reached 184 for 9. Von Wright, who is doing the bowling from the southern end. That one was hit down to long on. While the score reached 184 for 9. Again, I must apologize for the technical difficulties that occurred early. That one was played in the covers. They get one. There's a fielder there. It should be just a single. Score moves to 188 for 9. So at the end of the 24th over, the score is 188 for 9. Mohammed is on 17. And Imran is on 8. Well, I must refresh the score. Imran Razak is on 8 and Mohammed Afran is on 1. So I must apologize before. It's Charles Reed, who is bowling his 6th over, 1 for 18. Von Wright with about 3 overs for 36 runs. Is Mohammed Azharuddin, who had made the 0. Ali Moon had made 101 in 66 balls. Ifran Khan, 28. Rizwan Ahmed, 3. Harish Nazim 0, Safan Khalid 0, Akbar 4, Moon 5, Abdvili 17, Razak is an 8, and Efran is not out and 1. 21 extras, 189 for 9. Charles Reed was bowled 6 over, 1 main, 18 runs, 1 wicket. Chase 5 overs, 51 runs, 2 wickets. Nagy 2 overs, 21 runs. Tubman 1 over, 18 runs. Wright 3.1 over, 37 runs, and Callis 6 over, 20 runs, 6 wickets. Tucker Jr. 2 over, 23 runs. And the score is 189 for 9. They're on the 26th over. And move on to, it's now 190 for 9. Eagles up against St. Lucie. That was 8 over backward point. Still waiting on the umpire to make a decision whether it's a 4. Yes, it's 1 bounce in defense for 4. BDP Cricket Supplies. For all your cricket gears, call 954-553-3745 or 772-634-7194. Don't forget to call 954-553-3745 or 772-634-7194. BDP Cricket Gears have a massive amount of supplies. It's here, not just a truckload, but a trailer load. 772-634-7194 or 954 553 3745. BDP Cricket Supplies.
And that's the end of the inning for the Eagles. They're now the inning closed at 197 all out. Chase had just bowled Mohammed. So while St. Lucie continued to put down those catches, Eagles had ended with 197 for 10. Azaruddin 0, Moon 101, Khan 28, Ahmed 3, Nazim 0, Khalid 0, Akbar 4, Moon 0. Is Minas Moon, and you got two Moons. You got Ali Moon. So Minas Moon had made 5. Advani 17, Razak 12, Afran 3, 24 extras, 197 for 10. In the bowling department, Charles Reed 6 over, 18 runs, 1 wicket. Chase 5.3 overs, 52 runs, 3 wickets. Nagy 2 over, 21 runs. Tugman 1 over, 18 runs. Wright 4 over, 42 runs. Callis, they pick up the bowler for today. 6 over, no maiden, 20 runs and 6 wickets. Tucker Jr. would bowl 2 over for 23 runs. And that's where the inning comes to a close. 197 for 10, the Eagles. We'll take our inning break. We should be back in just a short while. In the meantime, I will just go to some commercials and remind you that for all your cricket
BDP
gears,
Cricket Supplies. For all your cricket gears, call 954-553-3745 or 772-634-7194. Don't forget to call 954-553-3745 or 772-634-7194. BDP Cricket Gears have a massive amount of supplies. It's here, not just a truckload, but a trailer load. 772-634-7194 or 954-553-3745. BDP Cricket Supplies.
Yo.
No.
Yeah, we get everything together. Yeah. Everything,
Done.
in the playroom.
As you say last week, he
Jesus Christ.
He get to say something else. If you remember something, you have to call him back.
Yeah, I tell you.
I saw one lady's doing him and I stood again and I thought, okay, bye. And as he said, okay, bye. That's it.
Them a little picnic nowadays. Jesus Christ.
No, sir.
Me know say me soon dead and gone, so me won't really witness so much, but
What happened in the world when they up in that room?
for one thing, they don't have no patient. They don't eat. I want chair if you want to. I want chair? I want chair?
Yeah.
They don't have no fucking patient.
How come you don't know what we want, you know? We don't know what happened to her. They not learn nothing at all in the tucker.
Say,
Not even know when the garbage come out now, when the garbage go
Jesus
you know?
Christ. me say, and it's like,
I don't know what
but
you know.
if they go on the phone though,
They
if they
good.
go on the computer,
They good.
it's like, but no ask them to show you something on it. Because they don't show you, you know.
But how fast am I sure you can?
But I said, can you slow down a little?
You can't get it.
You can't get it.
You can't get it.
And it's like, they might go to the right place, you know.
Yes.
But you don't know how to do it the next time.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't know how to do it the next time. And when you say to them, say, can you slow down a little? Then the thing about it, you know, you call them and come out of them room.
They don't want to come here first place, you know, so when they come, they want to hurry to go back in. You know.
But not only that, they might carry them phone, you know. And while they do your one, they might look after them phone, you know. So it's like you said to them, so you can spend 3 minutes and put on your phone. Because they might feed them phone, so you know, and it's like they might do your one, but they might look after them, you know. I don't know, but it's going to be tough.
Pray that the generation will take over.
It's going to be tough.
I'm here to listen to come. We go people, you must say, direct the AT&T working, you know. Some of the people yard every day, you know. So like say, for me, one thing me I talk about, you know.
I saw myself to my wife. Me say, it's like, when me hear some other people talk about the kids them, and me realize, say, but I'm not just my one alone. All of them.
I swear, all of them. Look like me got 10 house in the month.
At that year.
You know, see one teenager. You have to call them tucker. You know,
Because they're in their room. Because they're in their room. And, okay. Me have my granddaughter. She is 17. And EJ, who is 21. The two other grandkids them, one at 13 and one at 9. Them only is there in the evening because them father drop them off to pick up the bus.
Right.
And then come back later to pick them up in the evening.
Right.
So when them come home, most of the time, 90 Friday to Saturday to Monday to Friday. Come in the home, me make dinner. And then we come and we all eat together. But then we come and we have some snack as soon as they come because my wife not come home until maybe about 4:30. And then we have dinner. During that time, them in the house, we have to look for them.
You have to.
Because them on that table lay down with them phone. Because two they don't sleep here, two the two small one not sleep here regular. My wife tell them say it's like the bed thing, no bother with it, because
Right.
we not spread up bed.
Right.
So
Nobody go pull you up.
nobody go pull you up. So they
And
just
not pretty up with you,
but Jesus Christ. Me say they no spread up bed.
You have to tell them, you have to read it in there and tell them to put up a bed. It just like they can't just come out and look. It's like say, they mean I also one paper drop on them and they can't say, okay. I mean, I have to take up the paper and nobody know really there to take it from me.
Aye.
They don't want gone.
Jesus Christ.
No, son, you can't get them up again. None of call tucker. You can't get them.
Come on, sir. Come on, sir.
If we yeah. Me and his mother. Oh, look at you always have food,
Food, but food in there, easy, one of these.
No water. I don't want water.
Are you calling me, AJ? That whoever call me really wants me. Rain cough. Hold on.
You have the other fruit bowl?
Yeah.
You
It's
here?
in there, yeah.
Hello?
Yo. Hey, what else?
Yeah. While we return after the inning break, St. Lucie will be chasing 197, 198 to win. But before I do that, I must apologize for that open mic earlier. It's a good thing that they weren't talking too much about these kids, very wicked kids. These are some of the things that happen in the cricket. The bad hit ball, the bad hit ball in the, or I would say the ball hit the bat, smack in the middle of the bat. Went down to the leg. 50% of our people in the team is appealing the leg ball. Then when it hits plumb, sometimes the umpire should not. Yes, but that's because you appeal so much. Anyway, let's get back to the cricket. It was 3-3 for the last. St. Lucie. St. Lucie. A swing down the leg by Mark Pinnock. The bowler is Mohammed Abdul. Akbar was the bowler who bowled the first over for 3 runs. St. Lucie, 3 for no loss, chasing 197 by Eagles. No. That's a beautiful ball. Mark Pinnock has been beat all ends up. So while the score moves to 4 for no loss after the second over. Mark Pinnock got all 4 runs. Toppin yet to score. Outside the off stump, that was a good ball. Mark Pinnock shot it outside the off stump. Again, decide to leave it alone outside the off stump. There was a appeal for leg before umpire. I've nothing to do with that. I think some of these players just appeal in the sense of saying, just in case. That one was played down to third man for a single. The score moves to 5 for no loss. St. Lucie. While we're still experiencing very heavy wind up here in St. Lucie. Causing some issues for the streaming. So we're just trying to do our best to... That one was played. There's a third man there and they get single, so Toppin is off the mark. And that was the first ball Toppin faced. That one was hit. It could be out. It should be out caught. Yes. Mark Pinnock has been out caught. That one, as I would say, burst the sky. Was caught in the covers. So St. Lucie lost their first wicket. 6-4-1. Chasing 197 made by Eagles.
BDP Cricket Supplies. For all your cricket gears, call 954-553-3745 or 772-634-7194. Don't forget to call 954-553-3745 or 772-634-7194. BDP Cricket Gears have a massive amount of supplies. It's here, not just a truckload, but a trailer load. 772-634.
The new batsman that replaced Mark Pinnock is Kevin Fernando. And he's so Owen now and two. A swing across the line, luckily for him, that one went over the stumps. 8-1 St. Lucie. That's a loud appeal. Umpire says not out. That one was played down the fine leg. There's a fielder there for just get a single. That's another loud appeal for caught behind. Again, umpire says not out.
BDP Cricket Supplies for all your cricket gears. BDP Cricket Supplies.
That was a good ball. Seems like it was on leg stump, but he played it and getting outside edge, runs down to the covers, no run. Score remains at 10 for 1. St. Lucie.
BDP Cricket Supplies. For all your cricket gears, call 954-553-3745 or 772-634-7194. Don't forget to call 954-553-3745 or 772-634-7194. BDP Cricket Gears have a massive amount of supplies. It's here, not just a truckload, but a trailer load. 772-634-7194 or 954-553-3745. BDP Cricket Supplies.
That should be the first six of the inning for St. Lucie. While the score moves on to 30 for one. They're in the seventh over. Owen Tappin moves on to I'm just waiting on the update of the score. Calvin Fernando on 4, Tappin and 20. 30 for 1. St. Lucie chasing 197 for 10. Got bowled out in the 27th over. That was it past the bowler down to long off for a single. Score moves to 31 for 1. Razak is the bowler. He's bowling his first over. That one plays in the covers. Shai is at the stump. And Kevin Fernandez just decides that, okay, I'll just keep my fingers crossed, hoping that he missed, which the fielder did. He was way out his ground. But he ended up getting a single. Score moves to 32 for 1. That was a good ball. He tried to cut, but it seems like he gets an in-swinger. At the end of the seventh over, the score is 32 for 1. St. Lucie chasing 197 for 10 made by Eagles. Computer have a CD but can't just hold it and take it out. Right. No, it's a move because it's like unfinished. Yeah. I mean, I take it to this guy to work on, and when I come back, it's not working. But because I don't use it, it's like it's been there for some time. And then when I realize, when I take it back to him, he want to charge me $60 to look at it. So I just tell him. So why we just having some live conversation here? The score moves on to 33 for 1. St. Lucie. Swinging and a miss outside the off stump. BDP Cricket Supplies. For all your cricket gears, call 954-553-3745 or 772-634-7195.
BDP Cricket Supplies. For all your cricket gears, call 954-553-3745 or 772-634-7194. Don't forget to call 954-553-3745 or 772-634-7194. BDP Cricket Gears have a massive amount of supplies. It's here, not just a truckload, but a trailer load. 772-634-7194 or 954-553-3745. BDP Cricket Supplies. BDP.
Shamari Brown, 44. Joseph Palmer. Long overdue, 108 not out. Ken Williams, 33 run out. I guess Joseph Palmer was waiting for Elton Tucker Jr. to make his first century for him to start make century again. Welcome to you, Mr. Palmer. 108 in 50 balls. 9 fours and 7 sixes. Again, Hurricane that made 323 for 5 in their 30 overs. And Tristan is 64 for 4. Strikers. 174 for 5 after 30 overs. Bengal Tigers. 112 for 2 after 16. Googly's Cricket Club 224 for 7. Up against Coconut Creek 70 for 2 after 8. South India Tuskers 145 for 10 in 26.4. Ambassador 147 for 5 in 22. That's a finished game there. So while we venture back to live cricket. St. Lucie is 39 for 1. They're on the ninth over. They're chasing 197 for 10 made by Eagles. Kevin Fernandez is on 11 and Orin Toppin is on 26. while the score moves to 51 for 1 after 10 overs. St. Lucie, they got a target now at 147 in 20 overs with 9 wickets. Topping is on 29, Kevin Fernando and 15. The bowler is Razak. He's in his third over for 16 runs. Topping is on 29, Kevin Fernando and 15. The bowler is Razak. The score moves to 51 for 1 after 10 overs. St. Lucie, he's in his third over for the target now at 147. Topping is on 29, 19, Kevin Fernando and 15. In 20 overs, the bowler is Razak. The score moves to 51 for 1 with 9 wickets. 10 overs. St. Lucie, topping is on 29 over for the target Fernando and 15. The bowler is Razak. He's in his third over for 16 runs. 52 for 1. Just closing out the 11th over. That was tickled down square on the leg side, square of the wicket. $53 for 1. Topping on 30, Fernando and 16. $52 for 1. Just closing out the 11th over. That was tickled down miss there by Career on the leg side. Fernando outside the off stump. Wicket. That was a good length ball. That one he played it square of the wicket. There's a fielder there, but he just fumbles just a little, and they were able to go through for an easy single. 53 for 1. Topping on 30, Fernando and 16. That was just tickled down the leg. It could run away to the fence for 4. Yes, it's crossed the fence for 4. That was a good shot there.
That was a good length ball. That one he played it square of the wicket. There's a fielder there, but he just fumbles just a little, and they were able to go through for an easy single. That was just tickled down the leg. It could run away to the fence for 4. Yes, it's across the fence for 4. That was a good shot there.
BDP Cricket Supplies. For all your cricket gears, call 954-553-3745 or 772-634-7194. Don't forget to call 954-553-3745 or 772-634-7194. BDP Cricket Gears have a massive amount of supplies. It's here, not just a truckload, but a trailer load. 772-634-7194 or 954-553-3745. BDP Cricket Supplies. BDP Cricket Supplies. For all your cricket gears, call 954-553-3745 or 772-634-7194. Don't forget to call 954-553-3745 or 772-634-7194. BDP Cricket Gears have a massive amount of supplies. It's here, not just a truckload, but a trailer load. 772-634-7194 or 954-553-3745. BDP Cricket Supplies.
So while Tucker Jr., who had just joined Kevin Fernando, Tucker Jr. is coming off of 100 last week. An even 100. His maiden 100 last week. He and Kevin Fernando had put on over 100 runs partnership. So bad it was in a losing effort. But they're together again. That was a good ball. It's a shout for a caught behind. And again, here it goes with the This player who run all the way from backwards square leg, halfway on the boundary. He's complaining to the umpire that that was caught behind. I could remember Vincent Hartley walks around with a yellow card and a red card. He's jokingly always do that.
So while Tucker Jr.
and
who
you
had
would
just
find most of
joined
the time
Cabin
it would
Fernando,
happen
Tucker
in-
Jr. is coming
in
off of
soccer.
100 last week.
Very
Even
referee
100,
would
he's
show
made
you that red
100
card or
last
that
week.
yellow card.
Ian
They need
Cabin
to do that
Fernando
in
had put
cricket
on over
as a
100
warning.
runs
And
partnership.
there could be another wicket out.
So bad
No,
it was
he
in a
falls
losing
short.
effort. But they're together again. That was a good ball. It's a
And again,
It's a shot
while
for a caught
that
behind.
ball went about 2 miles, did I say 2 miles? 4 miles in the air. Came back down, and Cabin Fernando did not move from the
and
stumps.
again here it goes with this player who run all the way from backwards square leg, halfway on the boundary.
I can understand
He's
that
complaining
he's
to the umpire
very
that
upset of the shot that he played, but at least
that
you
was
could at least get a
caught
single.
behind.
77-3, St. Lucie.
I
That
could
one he
remember
played it
Vincent
square of
Hartley
the wicket,
walked
no
around
run.
with a yellow card.
Still
And a red
another
card.
121 more runs off
He's
16.2
jokingly
overs.
Always do
7
that.
wickets in hand.
And you would find most of the time it would happen in soccer.
That
Where
one plays in the covers.
referee would show you that
They
red
get one.
card
They'll
or
think
that yellow
about the
card.
second. Yes, and they'll
They
get
need
it
to
pretty
do that
easy.
in cricket as a warning. And there could be
Score
another
moves
wicket
on
out.
to 79.
No, he falls short. And again, while that ball went about 2 miles, did I say 2 miles? 4 miles in the air. Came back down, and Cabin Fernando did not move from the stumps.
So while the score moves to 79 for
I
3
can
after 14
understand
overs.
that he's very upset of the shot that he played.
119 more runs
But
from
at
16
least
overs.
you could at least get a single. 77-3, St. Lucie. That one he plays it square of the wicket, no run. Still another 121 more runs off 16.2 overs. 7 wickets in hand. That one plays in the covers. They get one. They think about the second. Yes, and they'll get it pretty easy.
So it's it will be
Score moves on
Rizwan
to
Ahmed,
79.
who will continue from the southern end. You got a short third man, you got a man at backward point, a cover point, mid off,
So while the score moves to
long off, long on,
79 for 3 after 14
a man
overs.
on the mid wicket boundary,
119
man,
more runs from
in
16
mid wicket,
overs.
and also a deep fine leg. It's Ahmed to Tucker, and he plays that one back to the bowler. That was a short ball, and he just gently plays at that one on the offside, and it seems like it get an outside edge.
It will be Rizwan Ahmed.
But the keeper were unable
Who will
to
continue from the
gather.
southern end.
Again, he plays and miss. I don't know if my ears are fooling me, but it sounds like there was a nick.
You got a short third man. You got a man at backward point, a cover point.
Outside the off stump. That one he did much better. You
Off.
can see he walked across and
Long
leave it
off,
alone.
long on. A man on the mid-wicket boundary. A man in mid-wicket, and also a deep fine leg. It's Ahmed to Tucker. And he plays that one back to the bowler.
That one was played down to
That was a short
Long
ball, and he just gently plays at
And he's
that
off
one
the
on
mark.
the
Score moves
offside,
to
and it seems like
83.
it get an outside edge.
Tucker Jr. is off the mark.
But the keeper
And
were
that's the-
unable to.
BDP Cricket Supplies. For all your cricket gears, call 954-553-3745 or 772-634-7194. Don't forget to call 954-553-3745 or 772-634-7194. BDP Cricket Gears have a massive amount of supplies. It's here, not just a truckload, but a trailer load. 772-634-7194 or 954-553-3745. BDP Cricket Supplies.
That one was played down to long off.
You may
And
be
he's off the
wondering
mark.
why I got the
Score
camera
moves to
showing all the way
83.
down to the far side of the field.
Tucker Jr. is off the
Loxley
mark,
Fullerton is there,
and that's the
along with
end of the
I could
15th
say the
over,
fourth
and they
Bears
will be
posse.
taking a well-deserved water break
they got a big cooler.
after the 15th
back of
over.
that,
We should be
white
back
truck.
in a short while.
And while I was passing by, yes, I'm gonna say I was passing by, I could heard someone and asked Loxley, okay, Loxley, can I have some of the pork that you have in the cooler? And Loxley said, oh, you know I got food in the cooler. It's supposed to be drinks. And of course, that gentleman knew exactly what he was talking about, because he know that if Loxley have a cooler, it's not going to be liquor. It's not going to
You
be
may be
liquid.
wondering why
It's
I got
going
the
to be
camera
pork.
showing.
But this time he fooled everyone. He told me, I'm sorry, Tux, this is not pork, it's chicken. He said the gentleman who had cooked all this chicken said he's a Rasta man and he don't eat pork. And my advice to him was, please,
You
next
may be
time you
wondering
cook
why
the
I got
pork,
the
just
camera
don't eat any.
showing all the
Since
way down
you said
to
you
the far
don't eat
side
pork,
of the
cook the
field.
pork, but don't eat any.
Loxley
Anyway, I must say a
Fullerton
big
is
hello to
there,
all the Fort Pierce crew.
along with, I
Hope
could
you're
say
having
the
a good
Fort
time.
Pierce
Hope you're
posse.
enjoying the day here at Girl Scout Park.
They got a big cooler
Beautiful day for
in the
cricket.
back of that white truck.
It's a little
And while
overcast,
I
but
was passing by, yes, I'm gonna say
if
I
I
was
could
passing
remember,
by,
there was no rain in
I
the
could heard
forecast.
someone
as they
and asked Laxley, okay, Laxley,
predicted,
can I have some of the pork that you
sometimes
have
they
in the
go
cooler?
wrong.
And Laxley said, oh, you know, I
But,
got food in the cooler. It's supposed to be drinks. And of course, that gentleman knew exactly what he was talking about, because he know that if
There's quite a few
Laxley
people in the
have a
park.
cooler, it's not going to be
enjoying
liquor.
The cricket that we're
It's
playing
not
here
going to be
today.
liquid. It's going to be pork.
Just go all the way around.
But this time he fooled everyone.
Usually I would be on the
He
far
told me,
side.
I'm sorry, Tox, this is not
When I came here
pork,
this
it's
morning,
chicken.
The wind
He
was
said the gentleman who
very,
had
very,
cooked
very
all
strong.
of this chicken said he's a Rasta man and he
So I
don't eat
decided
pork.
that
And my
I
advice
would
to him was,
face the wind so I could sit inside
please, next time you cook the pork, just don't eat
inside
any.
the vehicle. And
Since you said
I
you
won't
don't
be
eat
bothered
pork, cook the
much.
pork, but don't eat any.
The sun was also
Anyway, I must say a big hello to all the
bearing down on me
Fort
on the
Pierce
far
crew.
side.
Hope you're having a good time. Hope you're enjoying the day here at
So
Girl
far,
Scout Park. Beautiful
I
day
turn
for
around
cricket.
to the south end,
It's a little overcast, but
and so far it's been pretty good.
if I could remember,
BDP
there's
Cricket
no
Supplies.
rain in the forecast.
For all your cricket gears, call 954-553-3745 or 772-634-7194. Don't forget to call 954-553-3745 or 772-634-7194. BDP Cricket Gears have a massive amount of supplies. It's here, not just a truckload, but a trailer load. 772-634-7194 or 954-553-3745. BDP Cricket Supplies.
We'll be back after the water break.
inside the
Stay
vehicle.
tuned, my friends.
And
84.3.
I won't be bothered much.
St. Lucie
The sun
chasing
was
197 for 10. Made
Bearing
by the
down on me on
Eagles.
the far side. So far, I turn around to the south end, and so far it's been pretty good. I must remind you that for all your cricket gears, you can check BDP. And whenever you go to see Bert Davis or Phil Davis, let them know that you heard it on TVN Cricket Power Play. And I guarantee that you will get a special discount. A special discount. Just tell them that you heard it from yours truly, Elton Tucker.
BDP Cricket Supplies. For all your cricket gears, call 954-553-3745 or 772-634-7194. Don't forget to call 954-553-3745 or 772-634-7194. BDP Cricket Gears have a massive amount of supplies. It's here, not just a truckload, but a trailer load. 772-634-7194 or 954-553-3745. BDP Cricket Supplies.
So while we return after the water break, St. Lucie 80 for 3 outside the off stump. It's Can always bowling from the northern end. It's bowling to Tucker Jr. And that one, I thought that he would get caught, but for some reason, as they would say, that ball jumps out the bat. And that's a BDP bat is new bat that he just picks up from BDP outside the off stump, swings and miss. So while we return after the water break, the off stump umpire signals a wide. St. Lucie 80 for 3 outside the off stump. While you got a short third man, you got a man that always at short fine leg. Bowling from the northern end. It's bowling to Tucker Jr. That one, he plays it over third man and it should run in the fence. And that one, I thought that he would get caught, but for some reason, as they would say, that ball jumps out the bat. And that's a BDP bat. Is new bat. There's some discussion there by the fielding team BDP and the umpire because that ball had hit the swings and miss. The baseball. It's not the boundary, but the baseball base, and pretty much stop. The umpire had signal 4, but outside the off stump umpire signals a wide. Let's see what will take place if a while you got a short third man. I think it should be whatever they run at short fine because they won't be moving that base. Won't be moving that base, so obviously it should. That one, he plays it over third man and it should run in the fence. Whatever they run, but we'll wait and see. Let's see if it was. Yes, it was to score it as a single, which I think that's a right. That's a right. There by it's the right way to go. The fielding team and the umpire because that ball had hit the. So Kevin Fernando is on 25. Tucker Jr. an 8. 88 for 3. That was hit square of the wicket. There's a fielder there. They get one and they will stay with the one. And pretty much score moves to 89 for 3. The umpire had signal 4, but still needed another 110. Let's see what will take place if of 14.2 overs. I think it should be whatever they run. That was hit. hard,
because they won't be moving that
real hard down to wide long off.
They won't be moving that base, so obviously it should be whatever they run, but we'll wait and see.
And it's the end of the 16th over.
Let's see.
Tucker
if it
Jr.
was,
moves on to 12.
Yes, it was
93-43.
to score it as a single, which I think that's a right way to go. So Kevin Fernando is on 25, Tucker Jr. an 8, 88 for 3. That was hit square of the wicket. There's a fielder there. They get one and they will stay with the one. Score moves to 89 for 3. Still needed another 110. Of 14.2 overs. That was hit hard, real hard down
The
to
bowling is 4th over.
wide long off. And it's the end of the 16th over. Tucker Jr. moves on to 12.
That was hit back hard to the bowler.
93 for
Went through
3.
his, went through both hands. Was thinking about a catch, but I think that was too hard. That would be one of those things they said it got stuck. That one was played in the covers and you could hear a shout for no, 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 and Tucker Jr. said yes, yes, yes. He moves on to a 13. That dreaded number for most Jamaicans.
It's
94 for
Ahmed
3.
with the bowling is
That
4th
was
over.
played in the covers. There's a fielder there coming off the boundary. Got another single. That was it. There's a man there at
That was
backward
hit
square
back
leg.
hard to the bowler. Went through
He
his
did not have to move. All
went
he have to
through
do
both
is
hands.
just stoop and send that ball back in. They get a single though.
Was thinking about a catch, but I
Score
think
moves
that
to
was too hard.
97.
That would be one of those things they said it got stuck.
That one was played back to the bowler by Kevin. No run. So at the end of the 17th over, the score is 97 for 3.
That one was played in the covers, and you could
Still
hear
another
a
101
shout
more
for
runs
no,
off
no,
13
no,
overs with
and
7 wickets
Tucker
in
Jr.
hand.
said yes, yes, yes. He moves on to a 13. That dreaded number for most Jamaicans. 94 for 3.
That was played in the covers. There's a fielder there coming off the boundary. Got another single. That was it. There's a man there at backward square leg. He did not have to move. All he have to do is just stoop and send that ball back in. They get a single though. Score moves to 97. That one was played back to the bowler by Kevin. No run. So at the end of the 17th over, the score is 97 for 3. Still another 101 more runs off 13 overs with 7 wickets in hand.
Wow.
99 for 3, St. Lucie. That was another slow ball, and Kevin Fernando plays and misses. It's the end of the 18th over. The score has reached 3 figures, 100 for 3. Kevin Fernando on 29, Tucker Jr. on 16. So it's Khan. We're bowling his 4th over. That was a short, that was a faster one down the leg. I wait for the umpire. He signals a wide.
Mm-hmm.
101 for 3. 99 for 3. St. Lucie. That was another slow ball, and all the respect that ball deserves. Kevin Fernando plays and misses. It's the end of the 18th over. The score has reached 3 figures, 100 for 3. Kevin Fernando on 29, Tucker Jr. on 16. A swing and a miss outside the off stump. The bowler is getting some height. He's gaining quite a bit of height. That was down the leg, a faster one. Tucker Jr. swing and miss. Got hit on the pad. It went through for leg by. The bowler is really mixing it up for the batsman. That's a good single there.
We're bowling his fourth over.
Score moves on to
faster
103.
one down the leg. Wait for the umpire.
103 for
He signals a wide. $101 for 3. That was played with all the respect that ball deserved.
Tucker Jr. is having a little trouble with the bounce, and also the variation of the bowler. He's
A swing and a miss
got
outside
the
the
faster
off
one,
stump.
the slower one.
The bowler is getting some height.
Let's see
Gaining
what he's
quite
going to
a
do
bit of
now.
height.
And that's the faster one. And he's run out.
That was down the leg. A faster one.
That one was played back to the bowler, and
swing and
it went
miss.
through the hands of the bowler and
Got
hit
hit on the pad.
the sticks while Kevin Fernando was out his
It
crease.
went through for
What a way to get out.
leg by.
He was comfortable on 30.
The bowler is really mixing it
So
up.
St.
for
Lucie
the
had lost
batsman.
their fourth wicket, 104 for 4. Kevin Fernando had been out for 30.
That's a good single there. Score moves on to 103.
This is one point in the cricket where
103 for 3.
if you don't understand the game, if you don't understand much of the game, you will wonder what really took place there. The batsman who had played the ball, but the non-striker got out.
BDP Cricket Supplies. For all your cricket gears, call 954-553-3745 or 772-634-7194. Don't forget to call 954-553-3745 or 772-634-7194. BDP Cricket Gears have a massive amount of supplies. It's here, not just a truckload, but a trailer load. 772-634-7194 or 954-553-3745. BDP Cricket Supplies.
What a way to get out. Comfortable on 30. So St. Lucie had lost their fourth wicket, 104 for 4. Kevin Fernando had been out for 30. This is one point in the cricket where if you don't understand the game, if you don't understand much of the game, you will wonder what really took place there.
Oh, the new batsman is Dylan Tugman.
Played the ball, but the non-striker got out.
He's also in good form with the bat.
That's your call to run out on the non-striker's end.
104 for 4. It's a McCann to continue. That one was hit down to mid wicket. It could run away to the fence. Yes, it's now in the fence for 4. So Tugman is off the mark. Score moves to 108 for 4. 90 more runs with 10.5 overs. 6 wickets in hand. Outside the off stump, he let it goes. That was a quicker ball, short of a good length. The batsman just come on his toes and just plays it back on the onside, fielded by the bowler. The new batsman is Dylan Tugman. He's also in a good form with the bat. $104 for 4. It's a McCann. That was a good run in there by. That one was hit down Dylan to mid wicket. It could run away to the fence. Yes, it's now in the fence for 4. So Tugman is off the mark. Score moves to 109. Score Dylan moves to 5. Tucker and 108 for 4. 90 more runs with 10.5 overs. 6 wickets in hand. That one was just outside the off and it just outside the off stump. The bails passing by. So Tucker Jr. had been out bowled. I guess he did not come across as much as he was supposed to. Plays and miss, and it just clipped the bail on the outside. That was a quicker ball, short of a good length. The batsman just come on his toes and just plays it back on the onside, fielded by the bowler. St. Lucie had lost their 5th wicket there by 109 for 5. The new batsman to the crease is should be Chase. 109. I'll wait and see just to get an update. Now it's 16. And he bowled them. That one was just outside the off and it just clipped the bails passing by. Still waiting for an update. So Tucker Jr. had been out bowled. I guess he did not come across as much as he was supposed to. Plays and miss and it just clipped the bail outside on the off stump. Outside. And that's the end of the 20th over. Still waiting on some update from the scorer. St. Lucie had lost their 5th wicket, 109 for 5. The new batsman to the crease is should be Chase. I'll wait and see just to get an update. Now is still waiting for an update of the scorer. While we're still waiting for the scorer to change the name outside the off stump, but it's Ahmed will be bowling to. That's the end of the 20th over. Tugman still waiting on some update from the scorer. That's when he get an outside edge. Went down to short third man. No run. 105, 109 for 5. They're in the 21st over. That was hit in the covers for a single. That was hit down to mid-wicket. It will go all the way. All the way across the road. While we're still waiting for the scorer to change the name. That was a slow ball just bowling to on the leg stump. Tugman. I just reach out and sweep it. There's no one down to deep square leg. That's when he get an outside edge. Went down to short third man. No run. 105, 109 for 5. They're in the 21st over. That was hit in the covers for a single. That was hit down to mid-wicket. It will go all the way. All the way across the road. That was a slow ball just on the leg stump. I just
So while the score moves to
no one down to
120.
deep square leg.
It's now 122 for 5.
Tugman moves to 8. The score moves on to 123 for 5. Tugman moves to 9. And again, the scorer need to make some changes with the name. So while the score moves to 120, there's a wicket that just went down. It's now 122 for 5. The batsman is asking for a no ball. 8. The score moves on to 123 for 5. Tugman moves to 9. And again, the scorer need to make some changes with the name. There's a wicket that just went down. The batsman is asking for a no ball. So while the score at the end of the 24th over, the score is 146 for 6. So another 58 more runs from 6 overs. St. Lucie chasing. Eagles had made 197 for 10. And while I must take the time out and say a big hello to the Henry family, Ivor Henry and family up there in the icebox, the Atlanta, I'm sorry. I understand it's a little chilly up in Atlanta, but it was just here last week, so I think he had brought some of the cold weather back up to Atlanta, so he's not that cold, I don't think. Ivor, tell me, you're not that cold, right? Yes, okay. I could see him shaking his head and said, yeah, I bet. Yeah, the score is 146 for 6. Again, kudos to Ivor Henry and family up there in Atlanta. So the new bowler is Avani. Well, not a new bowler. He's bowling his second over. His first over went for 10. The score now, Reed is an 8. Tugman in 22. 146 for 6. That one was played back again. There it goes again. It played back. And the bowler had put his hand there and it hit his finger. And if he had hit that stumps, then I think Tugman would have been gone, just like
146 for 6.
Kevin Fernando earlier
58
on.
more runs from 6 overs.
And that one, Reed get a top edge,
St.
goes
Lucie
over the bowlers
chasing.
and they get one. They could be
Eagles have
coming
made
back for the
197
third, and
for
yes,
10.
they will come back for the third because
While I must take the
Tugman is
time out
running
and
like
say a
Usain
big hello
Bolt.
to the
So that's
Henry
3 more
family.
runs to Reed. The score
Ivor
moves
Henry
to
and family. Up there
149.
in the icebox. The Atlanta. I'm sorry.
Reed moves on to 11 and Tugman to
It's a
22.
little, chilly up in Atlanta, but he was just here last week, so I think he had brought some of the cold weather back up to Atlanta, so he's not that cold, I don't think. Ivor, tell me, you're not that cold, right? Yes, okay. I could see him shaking his head and said, yeah, I bet. Yeah, the score is 146 for 6. Again, kudos to Ivor Henry and family up there in Atlanta. So the new bowler is Avani. Well, not a new bowler. He's bowling his second over. His first over went for 10. The score now, Reed is an 8. Tugman in 22. 146 for 6. That one was played back again. There it goes again. It played back. And the bowler had put his hand there and it hit his finger. And if he had hit that stumps, then I think Tugman would have been gone, just like Kevin Fernando earlier on. And that one, Reed get a top edge, goes over the bowlers and they get one. They could be coming back for the third, and yes, they will come back for the third because Tugman is running like Usain Bolt. So that's 3 more runs to Reed. The score moves to 149. Reed moves on to 11 and Tugman to 22. So while the score reached 151, Tugman had just been out from a top edge,
and get caught in short third man. So St. Lucie had lost their 6th wicket, 151-46. Still another 47 more runs with 5 overs to go. So it's 25 overs. Reed is still there on 12. So Dylan Tugman was the batter who got out for 23 from 19. 1-4 and 1-6. St. Lucie chasing 197 for 10 made by the Eagles. 151 for 7. My mistake. The scoreboard had just been updated. And the new batsman is Negi. I must say a big hello to my bona fide general in Jamaica. We're talking about Carlton Brown. Carlton Brown, who you can watch him and listen to him each week. Not just on the weekdays, but all the way through on the Cricket Forum, the #1 cricket channel in the Caribbean. Wow, that's a beautiful shot there by Charles Reed. That was just on the leg stump, and he turns it one bounce in the road for 6. That went flat. So while the score reached 151, went across the fence out from a 4-6 top edge. And that was a good shot there by Reed. Third man. Reed, who is a veteran, their 6th wicket of this game from Barbados. 151 for 6. Still another 47 more runs. With, he was 5 points. He started out as a keeper. 5 overs to go. To Raymond Denny, who represents Barbados. Overs. He came to the States and represent USA. Reed is still there. And that was a good 12, comeback there by the bowler. Dylan Tugman was the batter who got out for the score moves on to 157 for 7 and 1-6. St. Lucie chasing 197 for 10 made by the Eagles. St. Lucie still needed another 41 more runs. The scoreboard had just been updated. Tony Reed plays that one. He could run away across the fence. Yes, it's across the fence for 4. Down to backward square leg. Negi. And it rushed in the fence for 4. To my bona fide Reed, who haven't general made, in Jamaica. I've been on the talking about Carlton making Brown. Some low scores of lately. Carlton Brown. The team had called on him this week because, especially their batting, they're chasing. Not just on the weekdays, but the team is looking forward for him to come good this week. The #1 cricket channel in the Caribbean. Wow, that's a beautiful shot there by Charles Reed. Runs. That was just on the leg stump, and he turns it one bounce in the road. Bowling from the north. 4-6. That's short, and Tony Reed plays that one square of the wicket. They get one. Across the fence. Should come back for the second. 4-6. That was a good shot there by. They makes it by Reed. Pretty easy. Reed score moves on to 163. Reed to 24 from 16. 2 4s and 1 6. I understand he was. He started out as a keeper. Outside the off stump, umpire signals are wide. He came to the States and represent USA. Again, I was reminding you to check out the #1 cricket program in the Caribbean, the Cricket Forum with Carlton Brown down there in Jamaica. That's a slow ball. That one was played down to long on. There's a fielder there. They get an easy single. More runs. And Tony Reed plays that one. He could run away across BDP Cricket Supplies. For all your cricket gears, call 954-553-3745 or 772-634-7194. Don't forget to call 954-553-3745 or 772-634-7194.
BDP Cricket Gears have a massive amount of supplies. It's here, not just a truckload, but a trailer load. 772-634-7194 or 954-553-3745. BDP Cricket Supplies.
One. They should come back for the second. And they makes it pretty easy. The score moves on to 1-6-3. Reed to 24 from 16. 2 4s and 1 6. So I must also remind you that outside your cricket gears, umpire signals are wide. Whenever you called and go to pick up your favorite cricket gear, again, I was reminding you to check out just let the number one Bert Davis or Phil Davis know that in the Caribbean, the Cricket Forum with Carlton Brown. He was sent from TVN Cricket Power Play, and I guarantee that you would get a special discount. To Langhorne. There's a fielder there. They get easy. Take the time out to say hi for me to Bert Davis and Phil Davis from the southern end. Reed plays at that one and miss, went through to the keeper. As we start the end of the 27th over. The score is 165 for 7. 23 St. Lucie still needed another. Reed on 25 from 17. Nagy yet to face the ball. The bowler is Akbar. He's bowling his 4th over for 10 runs with 1 wicket. Azaruddin had bowled 5 over for 34 runs. That one was hit hard and high. It's going, it's going, it's going. They need an Uber to go and get that one. That's a massive 6 there by Tony Reed down to Cow Corner. What a hit by Tony Reed. On the score, needless to say, we're going to change the camera because none of these cameras will pick up that ball. It went all the way. They get the Uber? Yes, the Uber is very good in Port St. Lucie. That's one thing I can tell you. So 6 more to Reed. And there goes another one. And that's another one. So now that one, they will take a taxi. Because it wasn't as big as the one before, but it still went over the fence very far. So consecutive 6s by Reed. The score moves on to 177. Bert Davis or Phil Davis know that we're in the 27th over. What a shot there by Reed. TVN Cricket Power Play. And I guarantee that you would get a special discount. I know I'm giving some commercials for the Ubers, but I couldn't help it. Bert Davis and Phil Davis. It was really called for. From the southern end. Reed plays at that one and miss. That one was hit. In the covers, we start no run. There's a fielder there. 27th over. 33 more 177 for 7. Reed moves on to 37 from 20 with 2 4s and 3 massive 6s. I must say a big hello to Roger Tracy. He makes some runs today, making the 80s. He told me that he threw away his bat. That one, he played it down to square leg. It's running and it's running. Yes, and now it's over to, yes, it's just about crossing the road. For another 4 for A4. That's that one was 3rd 4 there to and high. It's going. Tony Reed. It's going. They need an Uber to go and get that one. That's a massive 6 there by Tony Reed down to Cow Corner. What a hit! Another 21 more runs. Reed. On the score, needless to say, we're going to change the camera because none of these cameras will pick up that ball. It went all the way. They get the Uber? Slow. Yes, the Uber is very good in Port St. Lucie. That's one thing I can tell you. So 6 more to Reed. And there goes another one. Okay, and that's another one. Now that one, they will take a taxi. Another because it wasn't as big as the one before, but it still went over the fence very far. So consecutive 6s by Reed. The score moves on to 177. So at the end of the 27th over. What a shot there by Reed. 181, 17 more runs. 18 balls.
I know I'm giving some
Reed
commercials for the Uber.
Reed moves
I
on
couldn't
to
help
41
It was
from
really
23,
called for.
3 fours and 3 sixes. Nagy yet to face the ball.
That one was hit in the covers. No run. There's a fielder there. 177
I can recall the last,
Reed moves on to 37 from 20.
Say 5 games
with
we
2
played
fours
here
and
in
3
St. Lucie. It
massive
all
sixes.
comes down
I
to
must say
the
a big
wire.
hello to Roger Tracy.
One of
He
them
made
was a
some runs
tie,
today,
one of them
making
we
the
lost by
80s.
4,
Told me
one
that
of
he
them
threw
we
away
lost
his bat.
by
And
like
that
6
one,
runs.
he played it down
They're
to
all close games.
Square leg.
But
It's
it's,
running and
I
it's
would say
running.
it's
Yes,
good,
and now it's over
very good
to
cricket.
Yes, it's just about crossing the road for another 4.
And today this
For
one is right
8-4.
up there.
That's a third 4 there to Tony Reed.
181
3
for 7.
sixes
I must
and,
also
3
take time out
fours.
to thank Mr. Paul
The
Mowat,
score moves on to 181.
who I just came
Another
back from
21
Europe.
more runs.
Oh, he said it's not Europe, it's Jamaica.
From 3.2
He's a
overs.
traveling man.
Let's make sure that's
And
I
I
think,
must also
the
let you
scoreboard
know
is a
that
little slow.
after this ball, for your multi-camera streaming,
Okay, so
you got to call Paul Mowat.
another 16 more runs. My mistake. I guess I took
That
the taxi
one,
to
Nagy
get,
tried to get a
the
single.
6 and was a little late coming back.
I guess he was trying to play
So at the end of the
too easy.
at
Get
the
an
end of the
inside edge,
27th
and
over,
it went on the
the
offside.
score is 181. 17 more runs.
That one he
18
hit it
balls.
over the bowler's head. It's going. There's a
Reed
fielder
mo-
there.
Reed moves
And,
on to 41 from 23. 3 fours and 3 sixes.
Let's see.
Nagy
Yes,
yet
he
to face the
took
ball.
the catch. There's still
I can recall the last
asking if it went over, but it seems
say
like
5
he's walking
games we
on
played
there.
here in
Some
St. Lucie. It all
spectators
comes
down there,
down
so
to
for
the
sure,
wire.
if he took it,
One of them was
over,
a tie,
they
one
would
of them we
be
lost by
shouting
4,
at
one
the
of them we
moment.
lost by
So
like
he's
6
out-
runs.
out
All
caught
close games, but it's
on the
I would
long
say
boundary.
it's good,
So
very
St.
good
Lucie had
cricket.
lost their 8th wicket. Nagy had been out
And today this one is
facing
right
one
up there.
ball. It's like facing
181
one
for
ball,
7.
but
I
spend
must
about
also
15
take
minutes
time
at
out
the
to thank
crease.
Mr. Paul Mowat,
Because Tony Reed was facing all the ball.
who
The
had
new
just came
batter
back from
is
Europe.
Varner Wright.
Oh, he said it's not Europe, it's Jamaica. He's a traveling man. And I
So I
must
guess,
also
Tony
let you
Reed
know
gonna-
that after this ball,
Try to get all the strike, but before we
for
do
your
that, Van Wright
multi-camera
have to
streaming,
play the ball. He swings and
you gotta
misses.
call Paul Mowat.
Van Wright is batting for the 3rd time this season.
That one, Nagy
You haven't
tried
got off
to
the
get a
markers
single.
yet.
I guess he was trying to play too easy. You get an inside edge.
I don't know if
And
Tony
it
Reed
went
had
on the offside.
say much from him what he at least
That one he hit it
Should be
over the
thinking
bowler's
of
head.
going.
It's going. There's a fielder
for
there.
that first shot. It
And,
seems like he was thinking like that.
Let's see. Yes, he
Now
took
this one
the catch.
seems like it was right on the stumps and he stopped it, which is good. 181 for
Still,
8.
um,
St. Lucie.
Asking if it went over, but it seems like he's walking, and there is some
And he's off the mark.
spectators down there. So for sure, if he took it
After
over, they would be shouting at the
now
moment.
with the 3rd game,
So he's
off the
out.
mark.
Out caught
And the score moves up by 1, so
on
Van
the
Wright is
long
off the mark.
boundary. So St. Lucie had lost their 8th wicket.
182 for 8.
Nagy had been out
16 more runs,
facing
13
one
balls.
It's like
Now
facing
I
one
want to
ball,
make a
but
gamble
spend
whether
about
or not
15
Tony
minutes at
Reed
the
is going to
crease.
go for the big hit or he's going to try to get a
Because
single.
Tony Reed was facing all the ball. The new batter
They're
is
making some
Van
adjustment to
Wright.
the field. So I
There's
guess
times when you would
Tony
ask the
Reid
question, is there a right way for the cricket or a wrong way? Should he go for the 6 or the 4?
try to get
or
all
should he
the
go for the
strike, but
single? We'll know right
before
now.
we do that, Vaughn, right after
That he goes
play the
for
ball,
the
he
C. He's
swings
going to get a
and
single.
miss.
He hit it down to mid-wicket.
Vaughn Wright is
But he
batting
get
for
an
the
inside
third
edge
time
on
this
that.
season.
Because you could see
He
he
hasn't got off the
throw the
markers
kitchen
yet.
sink at that one. So it's the end of the 28 over. 12 more balls. 15 more runs. 2
I don't know
wickets.
if Tony Reid
Tony Reid on strike.
say much
Again, St.
Well,
Lucie,
what he
183
at least
for 8. Chasing,
should be
197
thinking
for
of
10 made by Eagles.
because that first shot
15
seems
more
like
runs.
He was thinking
12
like that.
balls, 2 wickets. Avani
This
had now
one,
bowled down
seems
3
like it
overs,
was
18
right
runs,
on the
2
stumps
wickets.
and he stopped it,
Akbar,
which is
4 overs, 26 runs, 1
good.
wicket.
181 for 8. St. Lucie. And he's off the mark.
So while Tony Reid had
After-
called for some liquid,
Now with the third game, he's off the mark. And the score moves up by 1, so Vaughn Wright is off
I'm
the
now
mark.
wondering if I should go on the outside
182
of the
for 8.
van
16 more
in
runs,
order for
13
that ball
balls.
to be. I'm not going to say I'm going to
Now
catch it.
I want to make a gamble whether
In
or
order for
not
me to
Tony
stop
Reid
it.
is going to go for the big hit or he's going to try to get a
Because
single.
a lot of my friends would say, Tucker, you can't catch no more.
They're making some adjustment to the field.
For sure, if it's coming to the van that are catching height, I am going to catch it. So they're
There's
making
times
some
when you would
adjustment
ask
to the
question,
field.
Is there a right way for the cricket
Let's
or a
see
wrong way?
the
Should he go for the 6
the
or
bowler.
the 4? Or should he go for the single? We'll know right now. That he goes for the C. He's going to get a single. He hit it down to mid-wicket. But he get an inside edge on that. Because you could see he throw the kitchen sink at that one. So it's the end of the 28 over. 12 more balls.
Well, they got a
15 more runs.
they got a
2
short
wickets.
third man.
Tony Reid on strike.
Get a man who's doing the
Again,
sweeping on
St.
the
Lucie, 183 for 8.
on the boundary.
Chasing, 197 for 10 made by Eagles. 15 more runs.
Square up the wicket.
12 balls, 2 wickets. Avani had now bowled 3 overs, 18 runs, 2 wickets. Akbar, 4 overs, 26 runs,
Got a
1
mid-off.
wicket.
On a long off. That was a slower ball.
So while Tony Reid had called for some
And they're asking
liquid,
for the leg before. Umpire says not out.
I'm now wondering
Now,
if I should
sometimes
go
again
on
you
the
could ask
outside
the
of
question.
van in
They
order
appeal for
that
ball going
to
down the
be-
leg side. Now
not
they're
gonna say I'm
appealing a
gonna catch
ball
it,
that
I
hit this hit
in order for me
the
to
pads.
stop it.
If you are not in the umpire position, it's hard to
Because a
tell.
lot of my friends would say, Tucker, you can't catch no more.
That one was hit hard and high. It's going, it's going, it's
So
going,
if
it's
coming into the
gone.
van that are catching,
Down
I
to
am
mid
going to
wicket
catch
for
it.
a massive 6 by Tony
So
Reid.
they're making some
The
adjustment
score
to
moves
the field.
to
Let's
80
see the bowler.
189 for 8. 189 for 8. 9 more runs. 9 more runs from 10 balls. This is getting excited. They are changing the field, but they won't be able to put a fielder beyond the boundary.
So while they got a,
Well, at least they can, but then it won't
get a
be
short third man. You get a man
able
who's
to
doing
take the
sweeping
catch.
on the
a legal catch because he will be beyond the boundary.
boundary.
So it's Razak again to Reid.
Square up the wicket.
And again, that was a slower ball. Reid missed it. Luckily for him, it was outside the off stump. That was
Got a mid-off
very much disguised
and a long off.
by the bowler. Reid was going to the leg.
That was a slower ball.
189 for 8.
9 more runs,
Asking
9
for
balls.
The leg before. Umpire says not out.
Another swing and miss. And that was another slow ball, but this
Now,
time it was
sometimes again you could ask the question.
pitched just on
They
the
appeal for
mid
ball
stump,
going down the leg
down
side.
leg.
Now they're appealing a ball that hit the pads. If you are not in the
Razak is
umpire
doing a good
position,
job
it's hard to tell.
so far.
That one was hit hard and high. It's going, it's going, it's going, it's gone.
A swing
Down to
outside the off
mid-wicket
stump
for
and
a
miss there by
massive
Reed.
six
The
by
umpire
Tony
signals
Reed.
are wide.
The score moves to
We got 3 umpires out there now.
80,
The non-striker,
8,
The fielder at,
189 for 8.
mid-off.
189
They all
for 8.
signaling
9 more
wide.
runs. 9 more runs
That
from
tells
10
me
balls.
that it was very wide for the fielder to
This
be
is getting
signaling
exciting.
wide. Razak to Tony Reed. Another swing and miss
They are
there
changing
by
the
Reed.
field, but they won't be able to put a fielder beyond the boundary. Well, at least they can, but then it won't be
Score is 190
able
for
to take
8.
the catch, a legal catch.
The
because
fielding
it will
is,
be
the
beyond
fielders are
boundary.
getting
So
closer.
it's Razak again to Reed.
They're thinking about that single.
And again, that was a slower ball.
And that was hit
Reed
back past
missed
the
it.
bowler.
Luckily for him, it was outside
There's a
the
fielder
off stump.
there down at Langon.
That was very much disguised by the bowler.
So Reed
Reed was going to the leg.
at the end of the
189 for 8.
29th
9 more
over, the
runs,
score
9
is
balls.
191. So it's 7 more
Another
runs
swing and
from
miss.
6 balls. Reed
That
is
was
on
another slow
49.
ball, but this time it was
Wright is on 1.
pitched just on the mid stump, going down leg.
While we're here
Razak is doing
assuming
a good job so far.
what the fielder should do, my partner Paul said to me that the fielder should let it go for 4. So Tony Reed would stay.
A swing outside the
Off
off
the
stump
strike.
and miss there by Reed. The umpire signals
then
are wide. You
you
got
only
3
need
umpires out there now.
5 more runs.
The non-striker, the fielder
Van
at
Wright is capable, but
mid-off. They're all signaling wide.
they don't know.
That tells me
About
that it
Van
was
Wright?
very wide for the fielder to be signaling wide.
So while they're
Razak to Tony
making
Reed.
some
Another
major
swing and
adjustments
miss
to the
there by
field,
Reed.
got a long on, a long off. A man is doing the sweeping.
Score is 190 for 8.
A deep
The
mid-wicket.
the fielders are getting closer.
A short fine leg.
They're thinking
A
about that
mid-wicket.
single.
A man is on the square
And
of the
that
wicket.
was hit back past the bowler. There's a fielder there down at Langon.
Another shout for a leg before. Umpire says not
So,
out.
Reed. At the end of the 29th over, the score is 191.
It's hard to tell from
So
here.
it's 7 more runs from 6
what
balls.
is really happening,
Reed
but
is on
from
49.
the way the batsman had played down the leg.
Wright is on 1.
A swing and miss there by Reed.
While we're here assuming
4 more balls.
what the
7
fielder should
runs,
do, my partner Paul said
2
to me that
wickets.
the fielder should let it go for 4. So Tony Reed would stay off the strike.
That one is gone. It's gone
But
all the
then-
way. 4-6.
You would only need
The score is
5
tied.
more runs. Van Wright is capable, but
The score is tied.
they don't know about
I
Van
can
Wright.
remember 3 years ago, I was in that position with Tony Reed.
So while they're making
But at that time, he was on the opposite end. He was
some
on the
major
non-striker.
adjustment to the field,
And they were shouting,
got a long on,
get a
long
single,
off.
get a single. But it was the last ball. Yours truly was batting.
A man is doing the sweeping.
It was one ball,
A deep mid
4
wicket.
runs.
A short fine leg.
And it was hit all
A
the
mid
way
wicket.
close
A
to
man
New
is
York
on the
by yours truly.
square of the wicket.
Tony Reid was at the non-striker end. Here it is now, we just need a single.
Another
Should he go for a 6 or should he
shout
go
for
for a
leg
single?
before. Umpire says not out.
Or is he going to bowl a wide? Let's see what will take place here. 197,
It's
the
hard
score
to
is
tell
tied.
from here what is really happening, but
And he
from
played
the
it down
way the
to
batsman has
short
played down
mid
the
wicket,
leg.
short mid off, and the fielder fumbles, and we were able to scamper for a single,
Swing
and
miss
that's
here
the
by
win there
Reid.
for St. Lucie. A well-deserved win after so many close games.
4 more balls,
198 for
7
8.
runs.
Tony Reid
2 wickets.
not out, and 57. What a game this comes down to.
That one is
With
gone.
just
It's gone
2 more
all the way.
balls. 29.4 overs.
The score is tied.
St. Lucie 198 for 8. Eagles 197 for 10. What
score
a
is
game
tied.
this comes down to.
I can remember 3 years
I
ago.
know St. Lucie are really
I was in
thinking
that
that
position
it's
with
about
Tony
time
Reid.
we break the shackles.
But at that time,
And
he
they
was
did
on the
today.
opposite end. He was on the non-striker. And they were shouting, get a single, get a single.
I'll just
That was the last ball.
turn
Just
my
Cooley was
camera
batting.
to the
It
teams
was 1 ball.
congratulating each other. Or should I say
4
congratulating or just shaking hands? I think it's more like shaking hands, but it's a very well
And
played
it was
game by
hit
both
all
teams.
the way close to New York.
I must say
By
kudos
yours
to the
truly.
umpire, Calvin Mighty.
Tony Reid was on the
I know
non-striker
Ivor
end.
Henry's there
Here
looking
it is
on
now,
and
we
said,
just need a
wow.
single.
He was here last week
Should
and
he go for a 6 or should he
see
go for a
that
single?
game. He enjoy. I know Ivor Henry enjoy.
Or
the
is he
cricket
going to
so
bowl a
much.
wide?
And he's up in Atlanta.
Let's see what will take place here.
Enjoy the streaming. Thanks again, Ivor
197. The
Henry.
score is tied.
I must say kudos again to Paul
And he
Mowat,
played
who
it
is,
down to
decided to stop
short
by.
mid wicket.
Just came
short
back
mid off.
from off the rock.
And the
as they
field of
would say.
fumbles, and we were
Jamaica.
able to scamper for
Tommy
a
Dachi
single, and that's the
had a
win
good
there for
time.
St. Lucie. A well-deserved
Again, I
win
must give
after
a
so many close
Rundown
games.
of the scorecard.
198 for 8. Tony Reid
Pinocchio had made
not out and
5 from 17.
57.
Topping 47.
What a game this comes down
Fernando
to.
30. Pinocchio. This
With
is Jordan
just
Pinocchio.
2 more
North.
balls.
Tucker Jr. 16. Tubman 23.
29.4 overs.
Reed.
St.
This is,
Lucie
Chase
198
Reid, 10.
for 8.
Charles Reed 56. Nagy 1.
197 for
Nagy
10.
0. Von Wright 1.
What
Not
a
out.
game this comes down to.
Von Wright 1 not out. You got
I
extras
know
10,
St. Lucie are really
198 for 8 in
thinking
the
that
bowling
it's
department.
about time.
Akbar,
break
4
the
overs,
shackles.
26 runs, 1
And they
wicket.
did today.
Azharuddin, 5 overs, 34 runs. Razak, 5 overs, 35 runs, 2 wickets.
just,
Ahmed, 6 overs,
turn my
37
camera
runs,
to
no wicket. Khan, 6 overs, 40
the
runs, 2
teams
wickets. And Avani,
Congratulating each other.
3.4
Or should I say
overs,
congratulations
25 runs,
because
2
they're shaking
wickets.
hands.
And that
I
sums up
think it's
the
more like shaking
game,
hands,
but
it's
I
a
must
very
also let you
well-played
know on
game by
the
both teams.
scorecard for the Eagles. Azharuddin 0.
Must say kudos to
Ali
the
Moon.
umpire, Calvin Mighty. I know Ivor Henry's here looking on and said, wow. He was here last week and
Ali Moon
see
had
that game.
made 101 off 66 balls. A
Enjoy.
well
I
played
know
101
Ivor
off
Henry
66
enjoy
balls with
the cricket so
6
much.
4s and 9
And he's up
massive
in Atlanta.
6s. Khan who made 28.
Enjoy
Ahmed
the streaming.
3.
Thanks again, Ivor Henry.
Nazim 0. Khalid 0.
I must say kudos
Akbar
again to
4.
Paul
Moon.
Mawut, who is
And is Munash
decided to
Moon.
stop by.
5.
Just came back from off the
Avani,
rock, as they
17.
would say.
Razak 12
Jamaica.
and Afran
Told me that he
3.
have a good time.
24 extras, 197 for 10
Again, I
Eagles.
must
It was a
give,
pleasure
rundown of the
having
scorecard.
each and every one watching and listening to the
was
game.
made,
And I must remind you, my
5
friends,
and
that
17.
we will be off.
Toppin,
next-
47.
St. Lucie will be off
Fernando,
next week, but
30. Pinup.
sure, I'll
Gordon
be
Pinup.
streaming. I'll be sending
Mort,
out some
Tucker
information.
Jr. 16.
I'm asking you
Tubman
to
23.
please subscribe. Yeah, I'm gonna say
Reed.
please. I'm gonna take
It says
say
Chase
that,
Reed
please,
10.
to subscribe and
Charles
tell your friends to
Reed,
subscribe so we
56.
can get the cricket
Nagy,
much
1.
better. Also, again,
Nagy
I must say
0. Van
kudos
Wright
to
1. Not out.
Carlton
One
Brown
out, 1 not out.
from the
You got extras
the cricket
10,
forum down there in
198
Jamaica.
for 8 in the bowling
and
department.
massive cricket
Akbar,
with
4
Roger
overs,
Tracy.
26
He
runs,
made
1 wicket.
84
Azharuddin,
today,
5 overs,
playing the game
34
down
runs.
in Fort
Razak,
Lauderdale.
5 overs,
Until then, my
32
friends,
35
again,
runs, 2 wickets.
Paul Marwood, thanks for
Ahmed,
stopping by.
6 overs,
And,
37 runs, no
for
wicket. Khan,
For the
6
viewers who
overs,
had
40
started
runs, 2
early, I
wickets.
must
And
apologize again
Avani,
for some
3.4 overs,
issues
25
that we
runs,
had
2 wickets.
earlier
And that
on.
sums up the
the wind
game,
was
but, I must
a
also
big
let
issue.
you
I'd
know
have
on
to
the
relocate after the game
scorecard
had
for the
started.
Eagles.
So there was
Azharuddin,
quite a bit of
0.
issue earlier on. But
Ali
again,
Moon,
I must apologize.